guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, I'm Shanice. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become a part of the best gang on YouTube, the Good Gang. Go ahead and become a goodie. All you gotta do is hit subscribe, and to become a part of the notification squad, all you gotta do is hit that bell. Ring, ding, ding, ding. Yes. So as you guys can see by the title, today we are talking about guys, honey, and how to avoid getting played. Okay, so I got my handy dandy tips right here. I know the last video I had it in a book. Today we're working with an iPad. Okay, so yeah, let's get straight on into these tips. So before I start these tips, what I want to tell you guys is this guy that been trying to play me, like I talked to them and I asked them their intentions, and I said to him, was asking him about another guy. And this guy, he was somewhat rude to me. He was a little bit too forward with me. And I said, well, do I look like, I'm not going to say the word on here because I don't want to bring that to my channel, but I said, do I just look affable? Do I not look like I can be somebody's wife? And he looked at me, he was like, Shanice, you know that the way guys approach you, like, it doesn't have anything to do with you. They're just approaching you like that because that's all they know. So I was like, oh, wow. 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 Come on with the gems. Come on. So when he said that to me, I was like, oh. So I want you guys, if you feel as though you are a quality queen, if you feel that you're that and you just find like guys approach you like in the bummiest of bummiest ways, just know like you're still a quality queen. They don't think that you're not a quality queen. They just know bummy ways. They just don't know how to approach you like a king, okay? So don't be offended that they approach you like that because they just don't know any better. It literally has nothing to do with you. 10% of the time probably has something to do with you. Guys who know better, they will put on a show. But girl, that's another tip, okay? So let's get straight on into these tips now that that disclaimer has been put out there. Okay guys, so the first sign I believe is he gives you a false sense of security. Have you guys watched that movie, What Men Want, where Taraji was kind of reading men's thoughts? Guys, they don't do it to that extent. Hold on.
Ooh, look at that ass. Looking good. You ready?
Yeah. I just literally gotta put on my lip gloss, put on my dress, and I'll be at the door waiting. So 2 minutes.
Alright, 2 minutes. I can leave soon. More like 30 minutes. Always gotta wait.
You know what, Presley? If you got something
She
to
can
say,
hear
just
me?
say it. Like, I mean, I just told you 2
Kinda
minutes. I don't
sexy when
understand
she
why you would
mad.
go ahead and say it. 30 minutes.
She crazy as hell, but I like it. I like that shit.
Why would you say that?
Kinda turning me on. I like that.
I'm gone. Bye.
How the heck she knew what I was thinking, man?
I can hear Mint.
Comment below, let me know if you enjoyed that. Anyways, so they don't do it to that extent where they read our minds, but they read our energy and what we put out into the world. So, for example, look at me. Looking at myself, I know that I look high maintenance. So if a guy comes up to me and he is saying, oh, well, I work this job and I'm a manager of this, da 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 da, I'm very, very educated, da 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 da, I earn X amount of money, da 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 da, like, it won't surprise me because that's what I exude. I exude, like, hey, look at me, I'm high maintenance, like, I need a lot of money a month to be taken care of, like, to approach me, you gotta have some money.
It's that season when niggas cut a check for no reason.
So because I'm putting that out there, that's what I look like. He's thinking that that's what is going to attract me, like his money and his money being able to provide me security. Another thing is if guys know that you want a relationship, if they know that you are not someone who's looking for an F buddy, they know that you want commitment, which 95% of us women, that's what we want. They're going to bring that to you. Plenty of times in the past, guys have come to me saying, oh, I really see you as a part of my future. I'm going to marry you one day. Da, da, da. Bitch, please. You've been knowing me for 2 minutes. What? Make it make sense, honey. The door. No. But because men know what we want, they will come to us, they will bring that kind of stuff to us, and you have to put it to the test. So you have to test it to see if it's genuine security or if it is a false sense of security. So guys, they will test to see what works with you and what doesn't, and what you allow is what will continue, honey. Okay, so the second sign that he's trying to play you or that he's playing games is he only wants to talk about sex, or he turns everything sexual. So you guys been chatting and you've been having platonic conversations, you know, favorite colors, what he likes to do for fun, what are your goals, aspirations, da 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 da. I feel as though if he brings up, this is so tricky because some men are different. If he brings it up, if he brings up sex and intimacy like too soon being within, I'd say like 2 weeks of you guys knowing each other, you know that's all he wants. He just sees you as somebody really, really attractive. You should be flattered. You're a very attractive, beautiful lady, and he wants that from you. No, all men want that. That's the ultimate goal at the end of the day. But what you need to figure out is if that's all he wants, or does he want that and a commitment with you? You need to figure that out, and you need to get the commitment first before you give him that. You need to test it out, and like I said in my last video, trust your gut. Like, we as women, we have this superpower, girl. It's called a woman's intuition. It's a superpower. Like, no one else feels it but us women. Like, they don't feel it, we feel it. We know when somebody's good for us, we know when somebody's bad for us. So trust it, okay? Sign number 3, ladies. He constantly procrastinates on a commitment, or he constantly puts off committing to you. So you guys have been talking for some months now, and you feel as though it's going towards a relationship. And let's go back to number 1, where he gave you that false sense of security. You feel as though you're moving towards a relationship, and because he gave you a false sense of security, he's making it seem that way, yeah? But every time you bring up, well, what are we doing? Where do you see us in the future? What am I to you? He's like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. I just got out of a relationship. Bitch, you done got out of a relationship 5 years ago. What are you waiting on? God? Stressing me out, man. This is really triggering my anxiety right now. Ugh. But anytime you bring up being in a relationship or being exclusive, he always gives you some kind of excuse or something like that. And what you should do is put him on a time limit. If you know you want to get into, if you feel as though he is the guy that you want to be with, and you feel like you guys should be together after 6 months, and you are not close to being exclusive after 6 months, tell him, listen, baby boy, my clock is ticking. I want those kids. I'm getting old. My biological clock, the time is running out. What are we doing? We don't have all this time to play with. We don't. We have goals. We're looking for a husband. No. No. And ladies, I want you guys not to be afraid to walk away. If he is for you, he is for you, and he will do anything to be with you, okay? Don't let him take you for granted. You are a quality queen. You are worthy. You are royalty, honey, okay? Another sign is you guys only hang out at night. Now, I'll draw you guys a personal reference, because you guys know I love to share my personal stories with you guys. When I was in college, I had this boyfriend. Was it college? Yeah, it was college. When I was in college, I had this boyfriend, and when we started dating, it was like coming on to like exam time, and then we would like only hang out on Friday nights. And my mom at the time, like I was young, so you need a mother's guidance, your first relationship, whatever. She was like, does he have another girlfriend? Like, you guys only hang out at night. And I was like, you know, that kind of made sense because we really only do hang out at nights. But it was because when we first started hanging out, like that's what we did, like out of respect for her and us being so young. Like we wouldn't be hanging out every day. Like we're not grown ups or anything like that. We would set a time to hang out, and that was our time. But as the relationship progressed, I did ask him about it. I said, you know what? My mom, like, she said to me, she was like, she wonders if you have like another girlfriend because we only hang out at nighttime on like this specific day. And he was like, you know, I realized that we only do hang out at nights on this specific day. And since then, like, we made it work. We tried different things. I hang out different times and stuff, and that was that. But what I'm saying is, if you guys are only hanging out at night, like you guys know what happened at night, right? Like it's cold. It's not sunny out. You want to be cuddly and cute. Things start happening. If he only wants to hang out at night, like, are you ugly or something? He trying to hide you? What? Why are you guys only hanging out at night? Like, let's hang out any daytime. Let's go to a park. Let's go to the beach. Something. Why are we only hanging out at night? No. So that is another tip. Yeah, so that's another sign that I feel that a guy is definitely trying to play you, is that you guys only hang out at night. And I know some guys work during the day and you guys can't find time to hang out with each other and stuff, but you only hang out at night? That doesn't make sense to me. Sign number 5, the final sign, the one that irritates me the most, and which I feel as though, I don't know if it's a generational something, but I definitely feel as though it's been talked about in the media more and more recently, is the final sign is he ghosts you and then acts as though nothing happened. Now, when he ghosts you and you ask him, well, where have you been? I haven't heard you in whatever amount of time, da da da. And he tells you stuff like, oh, I just been busy. I've been busy with work. I want you guys to understand this. Listen to me very, very carefully. No one is ever too busy for anything. Okay? And if that guy really wants to spend time with you, if he really, really wants to hang out with you, he's going to find a way. I want you guys to comment below if you've ever had a relationship. Have you ever had a relationship? Yes or no? Comment below. How long has that relationship lasted? Did you guys hang out a lot? Did you guys manage to see each other a few times and hang out and enjoy each other's company? If the answer is yes, this proves my point that no one is ever too busy. Because we all have lives, we all have goals, we all have stuff that we have to do. But when we want something, we prioritize it, okay? And we make time for what we want. So a guy telling you that he's too busy, he's really telling you, sis, I'm not interested. I just want to hang out with you when I want what I want. And you give it to me. So I'm going to take it while it lasts. No one is ever too busy, and you should not accept that, okay? So yeah, guys, those are the 5 signs I believe that a guy is trying to play you. So let's go over them one more time. So number 1, he gives you a false sense of security. What do I mean by this? I believe, let's look at it like this. Say you are casting for a movie. The movie being your life. And you're casting a husband. And your husband has to have these specific qualities. This guy, especially if you tell him what you're looking for, he's going to give you that. He's going to play the role. He's going to study it, and he's going to play the role perfectly until he gets up until a certain point. We know what that certain point can be, yeah? Now, if you keep pushing back this point, you'll see that the mask slowly comes off, like it melts off, and then you'll see him for who he really is. But ladies, just remember, you have the power. You are the casting director. You can say thank you next. or you're hired. What are you going to do? The second sign is he only wants to talk about sex or he turns everything sexual. Now, I know that my goodies, my good gang, that we take care of ourselves. We look great, we smell great, and we take care of ourselves, like I said. So him wanting to sleep with you should come as no surprise. But if that's all he wants to talk about, big boy, the door. You're not something bad. You have things to offer. You're a lady of substance. You're smart. You're talented. You're beautiful. Let's have a conversation. No, we're not just gonna talk about sex all day long. What are we, porn stars? No. No. Tip number 3. He constantly procrastinates on commitment. You guys been talking and he's just not ready for a relationship. Well, I am. So tip number 4. You guys only hang out at night. Why? I go in the day. Don't you want to see me in the sunlight? And the final tip is he ghosts you, then acts as though nothing happens. Ladies, I want you guys to take a step back from the guy that you're dating and evaluate him. Does he exude any of these qualities? Does he carry any of these characteristics? And if he does, you really need to, sit down and have a chat with yourself. Like, what are you going to continue to accept? What are you not going to continue to accept? Because I'm telling you from personal experience, if you accept these things, it's not going to get any better. Trust me, it's not going to get any better. So goodies, that brings our video to a close. I hope that you guys thoroughly enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who may need a little pick-me-up. And follow me on Instagram, which will be right here. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys in another video. Bye.